And for Saunders outside the state capitol, could money laundering or wire fraud be at the heart of the growing Hope Florida scandal? That is what some Florida lawmakers are now wondering after another day of scrutiny of this welfare assistance program. Welfare assistance program, Hope Florida, again under the microscope Tuesday.
The healthcare budget subcommittee will come to order.
State lawmakers continue to scrutinize $10 million given to the Hope Florida nonprofit foundation. It was part of a larger state settlement with a managed care provider last October. That cash quickly went out the door, though, to two nonprofits for $5 million grants and promises that the money would be used to further Hope Florida's mission, not politics. But those nonprofits later gave millions to a political committee fighting and defeating last year's recreational weed amendment, Keep Florida Clean, a group chaired by former DeSantis chief of staff turned attorney general James Othmeyer.
Do you believe that that is a proper purpose and use of those funds?
I had no awareness of that, and all I could go off of were the assertions made in the proposal, and that was that there would be no use for political activities.
That's Joshua Hay, who heads the Hope Florida Foundation. He's also CEO of Indelible Solutions, which has tens of millions in state contracts. Hay said the grants were overseen by the foundation's attorney, Jeff Aaron, and thought everything was above board. He did say, quote, mistakes were made when it came to accounting, as the foundation has yet to file tax documents, but is working on it. Hay said he's got a new attorney helping identify, quote, deficiencies and make improvements. Mohammed Jazeel, who just so happens to have also been Keep Florida Clean's attorney.
So Jeff Aaron connected you with Mohammed Jazeel, the attorney for Keep Florida Clean, to help Hope Florida's foundation in complying with the paperwork to retroactively justify this payment? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Members, I'm sorry, I am a little flabbergasted at this revelation.
The intent is...
Did Mr. Aaron disclose the conflict?
The intent for me is to cure the deficiencies, the noted deficiencies between the statutory requirements and what needs to be papered at the foundation. As it pertains to conflicts, I don't have that.
Afterward, Chair Alex Andrade told reporters he has serious concerns, thinking the funneling of funds could rise to the level of money laundering or wire fraud. He said he'll now seek testimony from the foundation's attorney, Jeff Aaron, the heads of the two nonprofits that moved the money, and maybe Attorney General James Othmeyer himself.
Do you have any message or comment for the Attorney General?
Give back the money and explain yourself. I mean, how on earth you thought this was legal, moral, or ethical? And tell us who else was involved.
Othmeyer's comms director, Jeremy Redfern, fired back with a statement about Andrade saying, quote, didn't the city of Milton just fire this guy for being, quote, vindictive? This is nonsense coming from the mega marijuana corporation's do-boy. Florida's governor went further during a press conference in Pensacola, suggesting this was all an effort to undermine a potential 2026 gubernatorial bid for his wife.
Some people feel threatened by the First Lady. Let's just be clear about that. They know this. They say, you saw her up here. You know, if you're looking at, like 2026 and you've got, some horse that you don't want her anywhere near that. You're very worried because she runs circles around their people. Everybody knows that.
Now, Chair Andrade also said that he would seek subpoenas if needed to compel testimony. Meanwhile, over in the Florida Senate, there was a bill that would codify Hope Florida under the governor's office, but that was paused. And the reason why? Well, officials tell me that they just didn't think it was the appropriate time to bring this policy up when so much is going on over in the House. That's the latest out here at the state capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.